There they stood, trapped between an endless sea and the thunder of Pharaoh's wrath. The cries of children echoed and the ground shook beneath iron wheels. Death raced behind them. But ahead, God was about to do something impossible. Before we dive into one of the greatest miracles ever recorded, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another breathtaking Bible story brought to life. If you love faith-filled content that stirs the soul and strengthens your walk with God, you're in the right place. Now, get ready, because what you're about to hear is not just a story. It's a moment where heaven touched the earth and water made way for a people. The sun rose over Egypt, but this was no ordinary morning. After centuries of bondage, the people of Israel walked free. Men wept, mothers held their children close. Slaves no more, marching out with the wealth of their oppressors. By day the Lord went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud to guide them, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. The pillar moved with purpose. It wasn't just a sign, it was God Himself leading His people. But even freedom comes with a price. In the palace, Pharaoh paced. Regret boiled into rage. What have we done? We let them go. With vengeance in his eyes, he summoned 600 of his best chariots, each one a weapon of war. The ground trembled as Egypt's might surged after the freed slaves. The Israelites camped by the Red Sea, unaware. The wind blew softly over the water. Children played. Fires flickered. Then dust. In the distance, rumbling, screams. They turned and saw Pharaoh's army bearing down like a storm of steel and fury. Terror gripped them. Men froze. Mothers screamed. There was no escape. Sea before them, death behind. They said to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to die in the wilderness?" Moses replied, steady and calm, "Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Then the pillar of cloud that led them moved. It shifted behind the people, between them and the Egyptians. It brought darkness to the one side and light to the other. Moses stepped forward, his arms lifted toward heaven. The staff, weathered by desert sun, rose high. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the impossible happened. A mighty wind blew all night. The sea didn't ripple, it split. Water rose like two towering walls held by unseen hands, and between them, dry ground. The people stared, mouths open, eyes wide. Could this be? Could they walk where only fish swam? Then one step, then another, then thousands. Old men, women, children, cattle, all moving forward between walls of living water. Behind them, Pharaoh gave chase. His chariots surged into the path God made. All Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and horsemen followed them into the sea. But something was wrong. Wheels jammed. Confusion spread. "Let us flee from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them." On the far shore, the last Israelite stepped onto dry land. Moses looked back. He lifted his hand once more. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and at daybreak, the sea returned to its place. The walls collapsed. Chariots vanished. Riders screamed. Egypt's army was swallowed by the sea they dared to enter. Silence followed. Then awe. Israel stood breathless, watching the sea calm and knowing they were truly, finally free. That day, the Lord saved Israel from the hands of the Egyptians, and the people feared the Lord and put their trust in Him and in Moses, His servant. God doesn't always remove the sea. Sometimes He parts it. He doesn't always avoid the storm. Sometimes He makes you walk through it, with walls of water on both sides and His power holding it all together. Maybe your Egypt is fear. Maybe your sea is too wide to cross. But take heart, you are not alone. The same God who split the sea still makes a way where there is none. Did this story move your spirit? Then share it. Let someone else walk through the waters of faith. Like, share, subscribe for more Bible stories brought to life. Until next time, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.